Hey everybody, I'm Michelle with Birdie Bloom, and today I am bringing you this bag. And what it is a roll bag. It is style number 9887. Excuse me. I believe it was new sometime in 1991. The reason I don't know for sure is because I only have one catalog from 1991, and here's the catalog photo that I have of it in 1991. This is the first time I see it pop up. I have quite a few, or have access to quite a few catalogs from 1990, and I don't see the roll bag in there. But this one is a holiday 1991 catalog, so at the end of the year, and it doesn't show that the bag was new here. So I think it was probably made early 1991. And then it wasn't made for much longer, guys, because can't say for sure, but I don't see any of these bags with the style number in the creed. So it's a random registration number and no style number, which again is 9887. They actually produced the style bag in the Spectator line as well. And the Spectator style number is 6887. I really like this bag in the Spectator. I only have it though in this color. So this bag is rather, I don't like to use the word rare often, but it's not one that pops up too often. So it's a little harder to find if you were actually looking for one. And I think it just owes to the fact that it wasn't made for very long, probably just a couple of years. And yeah, so they get snatched up. And the interesting thing about this, I thought I actually talked about this bag. I didn't talk about it. I do have a short on it because I removed something off this bag. I don't know what it was, but it was shiny. It was something that wasn't supposed to be on there. If you want, here, I'll show you a picture real quick. It was just unnaturally shiny, but I have a little short that shows you the kind of like, you know, some steps and how the bag started looking as I was removing whatever it was. And now also the bag didn't feel very good. It kind of just had a poor feel to it. Not that vintage Coach feel, vintage Coach leather feel. So anyways, removed it and this bag feels lovely now. It's super nice, super luscious. It's thick, it's durable, and it's in amazing condition. I have no idea why somebody would have applied whatever product they applied to it. I don't know. The only thing is, I'm not sure if this is navy blue or if it's black. As I was picking it up and bringing it downstairs, I was like, oh, this is totally black. But now that I'm looking at it right here, I guess in this lighting, I'm like, kind of does look maybe like it's navy blue. So I'm not positive. It's one of those, you know, but it's not super blue. So it's definitely a bag that can perhaps pass as both, but it would, if it is navy, it's a very dark navy. So I'm still gonna go with black. I can't believe how difficult it is, but I still go with black. Okay, so, this bag has that spring lock closure, and all you do is you pull it out. This one is functioning. Something you have to worry about with the spring and lock closures is they do tend to go bad. I think it probably has to do with people just mishandling them, maybe pulling on them or like trying to tug at it when all you just, it has a spring to it. So you just pull that spring forward and then you can just snap it back on. I also sometimes find that if I pull it forward and put it on, it snaps on nicely or easier. And it's big. This bag is big and there's a lot of pockets. We'll go through it. Coach considered this part of the classic collection. Here's a photo and it has some other similar bags to it. Some bags that are like this one, I kind of think it kind of should have had its own collection, but some similar bags are like the binocular bag and the scout bag and the Barclay tote. They have this like leather strip and the spring lock closure, but all of those were actually considered part of the classic collection, and which just Coach used to describe clean lines, basic but nice quality leather bags. So, and some of those bags, here's a picture. As you can see, there is a a Broadway satchel in there. There's also a city bag. So some very iconic bags. They're just kind of part of that classic collection. I actually, when I think about most vintage Coach, I just think of them as classic. So what I mean by that, I guess, is so like in 2011, 2012, Coach started reissuing bags from from the past, what I consider like those classic bags. They started reissuing them, and what I mean by that, it's not like they revisioned it. They actually reproduced the bags with raw interior, so no lining, same hardware. It's supposed to be glove tan leather. I will say that the leather is different. I still like the leather on the reissues and reeditions, but it is different. It's definitely a little lighter. It's not the same, but I still like it. So yeah, when I look at that, so that bag might not be vintage, that reissue, reedition bag, it might not be vintage, but it's the classic vintage look. And that's what I use that word all the time because, you know, okay. So I digress. What else do I want to say about this? I'm not sure I have much to say. As you noticed, sorry, the flap here, this is not raw leather. So this is leather lined. So the raw leather is touching on both sides here, and you have that smooth leather, and that just reinforces a flap. It makes it more sturdy. It's just more solid. So there's that. That's what you consider leather lined. Because this, guys, I see that term a lot, but this isn't technically leather lined. It's just not lined at all. This is just the back of the leather, right? So zip pocket in here. Here's a photo of the Creed. This is just a random registration number here, made in the United States. Possibly physically made in 1990. I don't know for sure, can't say, but anywhere from probably 1989, 1990, 1991, 1992, that time frame there. And then, so big cavity here, and then you have this front pocket. It's not gusseted, but it's pretty big and nice. And then you have a back pocket here, huge back pocket as well. Again, very nice size there. Oh, sorry. I feel like I'm all over the place. Let me put some stuff back in this bag just to kind of give it structure. It's a heavy bag, thick leather. So, yeah. Oh, and the bottom, I wanted to tell you that it's got some sort of reinforcement. So, definitely, I don't know what, but reinforced there, but no feet. Okay, so the strap is adjustable, and it can be up to 44 inches long. So this can be shoulder and crossbody. I am going to put it on shoulder right now. Let me bring the camera down a little. And as you can see, it's a pretty big bag. I'm not a small person, and this bag it's big. It kind of reminds me like of the size of the city bag, which I think is a really big bag as well. But so it's gonna hold a lot. Again, has that back excess pocket. I don't mind that spring lock closure. I think it's really nice, easy to use if it's functioning. And I have a video, guys, because these are solid brass, but they can get like really rough. I'm pretty sure I took this one off and cleaned this one. It needed it. So yeah, they can get really rough, but I have a video to show you how to remove the hardware on these. It's super easy so that you can clean it really good and get it back to its shiny, beautiful brass golden state, okay, without all the tarnish. Yeah, so I do have a video. You can check that out. Search for it. I'll try to post it maybe. I'll try to post my short too, but honestly, guys, I'm not sure I know how to do all that. So yeah, shortest length, shoulder. Let's lengthen it longer. I put it on the put it at its longest length. which would be 44 inches long. Not, you know, that doesn't mean strap drop. That just means how long the strap is itself. So I actually like that length shoulder as well. We'll see what it looks like crossbody. So it's crossbodyable. Very big. So yeah, very classic. Very nice, thick, beautiful, soft leather. This is the roll bag. Style 98, 87. So, yay! All right, well, I hope you guys liked that video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more Vintage Coach bag talks. I also have a Facebook group called Vintage Coach Eye Candy, so please come on over and join and show us pictures of your beautiful Vintage Coach bags. Also love to see Bonnie Cashin stuff, by the way. I'm a Bonnie Cashin fan. I know I don't talk about her much on this channel yet. I will, because I'm obsessed, but eventually. I just have so much to talk about. It's overwhelming. I have so much to talk about that I want to talk about. But yeah, I just have to kind of organize those thoughts and get to it, right? So yeah, join the Facebook group, and yeah, thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. Oh, this bag is for sale, by the way, in my Poshmark closet if you were interested in it. But yeah, all right, catch you later. Bye-bye.